Hello, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Algebra Hour. So today we talk about how to find the domain of a radical function. Remember, the domain represents the condition for a function to exist or the possible value of x. And for any function which is on the form g of x at the inside, you want g of x to be greater or equal to 0. So this is the whole idea for this function to exist. Next, let's look at this example. F of x equals square root of 2x plus 3. Well, for f of x exists if and only if whatever is under the square root is bigger or equal to 0. So if and only if 2x plus 3 is bigger or equal to 0. Now let's solve for this inequality by doing minus 3 on both sides. So I end up with 2x is bigger than minus 3. I divide both sides by 2. So next we end up with x greater or equal to minus 3 half. So if you look on the number line, minus infinity to infinity, minus 3 half can be somewhere here. We want it to be greater or equal. So I close the dot and it will go on this side. How do I represent it? It means that the domain minus 3 half is included because of this sign. They say greater or equal. So this is why I put bracket instead of parentheses. Minus 3 half all the way to infinity. So that was the domain of the first function. Now let's look at g of x. It's really the same approach. G of x exists if and only if whatever is inside the square root have to be greater or equal to 0. Next, I'm solving for x. This inequality, so it moves to the right, it becomes 3. So now multiply both sides by 2 over 1. So 2 times 1 and 1 half x is greater or equal to 3 times 2 over 1. Now we can see that they can cancel, so now I end up with x is bigger than 6 over 1, which is 6. One more time. I draw the line from minus infinity to infinity. 6 will be somewhere at the middle. And in this case, I want x to be greater or equal to 6. So it will go in this direction. Therefore, the domain of this function starts at 6 all the way to infinity. Thanks again for watching the video. Please make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment if you have any question. If you want to see any particular topic, add it in the comment and don't forget to share with your friend. See you.